and welcome to April's PeaceCast, a one-of-a-kind PeaceCast. Happy to have you here. In case you need reminding, We Manifest Peace is a global movement mobilizing awakeners all over the globe to leverage our collective manifestation power for others and not just for the self. And we're using techniques backed by scientific study. And with these, we intend to manifest peace and reduce conflict on Earth. If you're here with us live, please say hello in the chat. It's wonderful to see where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching this on the replay, let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Either way, thank you so much for your continued support in this project. It means the world. And thank you for lending your energy towards helping others. It's a valiant cause. Your time and energy are very valuable. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And make sure to subscribe, obviously, for more to join us in all of our future activities. With all of our help together, our target is to have 1 million manifestors manifesting for peace worldwide. So the affirmations that you do today, you can add to your personal practice, your daily practice, and I will speak more about that later in a special announcement. So, first of all, today we have the gorgeous James as our guest, and James is the leader of an incredible project called the Great Synchronization. Welcome, James.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. And of course, we have our resident Reiki healer, Tammy, who will be facilitating healing for the session.
Hello, everybody. I will be working with open hands as usual, sending Reiki energy for personal healing and for peace in the world. And if you would like to receive this healing energy, just say silently or out loud that you are open to receive. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks, Tammy. The energy does feel very strong today, so I'm sure I'm going to be rewatching this one back quite a few times. So let's begin. Be in a comfortable position, have room to breathe, because we're going to start with our first 3 deep breaths that tell our system that we're going into meditation mode. So if you'd like to breathe along with me, breathe in deeply, really into your diaphragm, and then slowly release. Breathing in again deeply, and then slowly release. Good. And then last time, in deeply, and then slowly release. Wonderful. Please join me in setting the intention that right now we are all manifesting to our highest potential, and everything we are about to affirm will be received by the universe with absolute clarity and acted on to its full potential. Now, if you feel comfortable doing so, please bring your eyes to a close or gently rested. And if there's a specific place or people in your heart, feel free to hold them in your mind during this visualization and affirmation practice. So let's begin. First, I'd like you to visualize the earth. See the earth in your mind with a dove flying above it as a symbol of peace. And once you have this in your mind, repeat after me. Every country on this planet is free of conflict and war. Every country on this planet is free of conflict and war. Every country on this planet is free of conflict and war. Wonderful. Now visualize a happy and nourished child holding the hand of a smiling medic. And once you have this firmly in your mind, repeat after me. Every soul aligned with the greater good has all the resources it needs. Every soul aligned with the greater good has all the resources it needs. Every soul aligned with the greater good has all the resources it needs. Now visualize the leaders of the world with smiles on their faces, shaking hands. The word success is written above their heads. And repeat after me. Every world leader on this planet has the desire for and is working towards peace. Every world leader on this planet has the desire for and is working towards peace. Every world leader on this planet has the desire for and is working towards peace. Wonderful. Now, lastly, just join me in our final prayer. Dearest universe that I love, dearest architects, dearest soul group and supporters, these are my intentions for the people of the world. Please help them pass into this reality quickly and easily. I release all resistance and fully believe and intend that these things shall come to pass. Thank you for your help. Wonderful. And that concludes today's manifestation practice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking part. Gorgeous. Thank you, Tammy, for holding that energy. Wonderful. Now, before we close, let's speak to James. Hi, James.
Oh,
It would be wonderful. I would really love you to tell us about the Great Synchronization first. Tell us about the project, if you don't
so
mind.
the Great Synchronization was a decentralized group of people across the globe. We reached probably around 5 to 8 million people that participated from just over 200 countries. And what we did is we synchronized a moment of good intention and we repeated peace, love, unity, respect for 5 minutes at that synchronized hour around the globe. So we had people getting, up early in the morning. We had some people that were up late at night doing it. And it grew a lot bigger than we ever thought it would, really fast. Then and it just people have just continued to do it. We get messages and comments every day about people still practicing it. Um, and it just kind of turned into a weekly thing now. So now every week at 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States, we pause for those 5 minutes. Same 5 minutes of peace, love, unity, respect. We talk for about an hour before an hour live stream because we do a live stream. But there's a lot of people that just are doing it in there every day. We kind of, I guess, got people to really take a breath from all the noise and all the chaos in their lives and to do it, more regularly, which was basically the goal. Unite people, get them to agree on something, and get them to kind of breathe for a minute because there's a lot going on in the world, and we know there's a lot going on in the world. Um, and everybody's divided, everybody's kind of at each other. So this was kind of a moment for everybody to share with each other, regardless of what's going on in the world. And it was a really beautiful event. The energy was amazing. We had thousands of people in our stream.
Yeah.
that day. And yeah, so that's what's going on with that. We do have a larger one planned coming up in May, May 16th, 1 p.m. local time. So the local time of wherever you are at 1 p.m. You pause for
Cool.
those same 5 minutes. Peace, love, unity, respect. So it creates a 24-hour wave of energy around the globe. We're going to start a live stream on May 15th, 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We live in the central United States. And we're going to live stream for 24 hours so that we catch all 24 of the pauses for those 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
it'll give people a place to kind of go and, do the pause with people, like-minded people, and we're going to see how many
Yeah.
people we can get connected. So, um, we'll be talking more about that this week. I took a break off from social media to answer questions and return messages and respond to comments and but a lot going on this week between that and the wave, the weekly sync, and then the new project that's coming up. All the information for that will be out April 20th. That's what we call the Missing Piece Project. And it's a public storytelling collaboration, documentary style. So we are going to be looking for people that want to be involved, between 500 and 1,000 people, whether it be video submissions or music they wrote or performed or written poetry. And we're going to turn it into about an hour and a half to 2 hour story about what peace really is in the world, not what it's
Yes.
framed as by, mainstream, but what peace really means to people, what it really is. Because I guess the real thing behind it is like here in America, we don't really know much about culture outside of American culture, other than what we're told by mainstream media. You can see a little bit on the internet, but that's not culture. It's still
Yeah.
mainstream media. So, and I think it would be a good idea to kind of show the world what peace really means to everyone, what it looks like, what it sounds like. So yeah, it should be a fun project. We'll probably be working on it for the next year. All the details, like I
Amazing.
said, April 20th.
Yeah, please. I'll link them from this video so anyone watching can come straight through to find it. But all of those are incredible. Super happy to hear about them. And I know that every single one of those is going to be super valuable. And I know the film's going to be
We
great.
appreciate that. We
Yes.
appreciate that.
Of course, of course. It's very exciting to see other people in this space. And, I was on your stream, of course, and the energy was fantastic. It was really wonderful, and I was so happy to be able to take part of it. So I know it's going to be amazing, amazing as it develops even more. So let me get
That,
in and
thank
let me
you.
ask you one of these first questions. So my first question for you is, can you tell me what is one small practice that helps you stay centered when the world might feel overwhelming?
It's that 5 minute pause. I
Yeah,
think that 5 minutes is the minimum amount of time required for a person to focus on something, to really ground themselves, get them kind of back, to reality from all of the chaos, all of the noise. And it's also not so long that you have to sacrifice a good part of your day. So that's me all day long. Like if I'm struggling, take 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes, focus on what's going on,
yeah,
and clear your mind, and then move forward. So that's my biggest practice right now.
yes, I agree. It is. All you need is 5 minutes. 5 minutes can change the world.
It can. It really can.
You really can. Okay, so my next question is there an idea or a line from your work that feels relevant to this moment?
Hmm. Uh, Change is a choice. So this last week I quit smoking cigarettes. So, and it came down to the idea that everything we do in life is a choice. Every small, tiny little
Yeah,
thing, they're all choices that we make consciously to make that shape who we are, shape what the overall outcome of our life is. And so I think that, you know, reminding people that change is a choice is probably the most relevant thing that I could say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, this is the business that we're in, stewarding
Yeah.
through change through simple choices that sometimes are it's just a 5 minute choice. And it's an
Mhm.
easy choice to make. And also, I just want to add that I wanted to say earlier, your choice of words, peace, love, unity, respect, is an easy choice to make, you know, to uh, to to join this and to put your weight behind those words because who can dispute peace, love, unity, and respect, you know?
Yeah. Simplicity is the key. If you want people to be able to feel included,
Mm,
and feel accepted in anything, the bare minimum, as basic as you can get to make it feel like people can participate on their own. That's what makes real change happen because there's no boundaries to the 5 minutes. I Those are my 4 words that me and Nikita choose. But there's no rule saying that those are the words that you have to choose. All we expect is 5 minutes, five
yes.
minutes of time.
Absolutely. Okay, so I know you already kind of covered this, but just to make it very clear, the easiest routes, how can people stay connected with you and your work and to join you and your movement too?
So we are Weird Squared, W3RD Squared, on all platforms except for Facebook, and so Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then also weirdsquared.com, our website.
Excellent. I shall obviously put the links down below in the box. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much for answering those and those wonderful answers, James.
You're welcome.
And now, before we finish, I have one announcement for We Manifest Peace, which is that We Manifest Peace is going through another evolution. And so we will be taking on another form, partnering. I'm not going to say any specific details yet. We will keep everybody abreast of the updates, but we are making things in line to be more effective. And as you said, James, formatted in a way where people can tap in at a time that is doable for them because everybody has different schedules, and
Yeah.
also so you can set your own cadence to the affirmation, set your own time scale, and all of those juicy changes there that make it so we can integrate these affirmations and our collective manifestations in a way that is more effective. We're all about working smart, not working hard. We've
Exactly.
got enough going on. So I gave no details, but I shall send more in the future, and everyone shall be updated accordingly once we have fixed the new space. So that's what we're planning, and I'm very excited for that because it's going to be even better. And that's it. This is going to be the last PeaceCast in this format. It's really been fab. It's really been wonderful. And this has been a very stunning last session on Easter Sunday, no less. I think that means something. Anyway, thank you, Tammy, thank you, James, and thank you everybody who tuned in to this and everybody who's tuning in on the future. Don't forget, add these manifestations, add these affirmations to your routine, babe. When you wake up, when you brush your teeth, when you make your coffee, anytime you fancy. The world is your oyster, and emit peace whenever you have a spare 5 minutes.
Mm.
All right? Sending you lots of love, and we'll see you all very soon. Okay, ended the stream, I've ended the stream. Yes,
Good
gorgeous. Thanks, guys.
job. It was
Ta-da!
beautiful. That was so beautiful.